Good morning, you guys. Happy Friday Eve. We've almost made it through the week, y'all. The sun is shining at my house. Thank goodness. You guys let me know if you're on the replay so that I can come back and say hello to you. I think it's going to be pretty at my house today. I know it will be pretty in Arizona this weekend. Hello, my beautiful Julia. How are you? I've been missing you. Good morning, little Phyllis. How are you? How do you feel today? Are y'all frozen or are you warm? I'm warming up. Good morning, Carol. How are you, beautiful? Julia, have I convinced you to make those shirts yet for us? Those t-shirts? Good morning, Kim. How are you? I got your package out yesterday. I will send you the... what do you call it? Tracking when we get off of here. I took a picture. I just forgot. But I did get that out yesterday. Good morning, Valerie. Are you warm or are you frozen? Y'all, I got this. Do y'all remember me talking about this that I kept reading about? Happy Friday Eve is what I call it, Tracy. You know, like Christmas Eve, it's Friday Eve. I love you too, Phyllis. How are you? I think you could make them so easy, Julia. I mean, I can send you a picture. It literally is just sewn to the side with a little tack. I'm excited for you to get it, Kim. Good morning, Stephanie. How are you, gorgeous? Anyway, y'all, I swear this is the stuff my granny used to use. So I told y'all the thing I read said it had to be in the blue metal tin. And so I ordered it. It is the consistency. And it makes me think so much of my granny, I can barely stand it. I think it is the stuff she used to use. I swear, I'm going to use it and see. But I used these unique eye patches we were talking about yesterday. I think it was Crystal that liked them so much. Are you frozen, Valerie, or are you warming up any? They're a little stingy, too. Not as bad as the pharmacy ones. I'm wondering if maybe my skin is a little irritated since they're all kind of stingy. But... they're pretty thick. I don't feel like they have as much serum, whatever, the liquid part. There's our beautiful Gail. Good morning. I don't feel like they have as much serum on there. How are you, Cindy? Good morning. But they're a little stingy. But I feel like they took the puffiness out. I don't know. The other two are still my favorite, y'all. But I'm dying to use this. I think I'm going to use it on my neck and see. It is like super thick, though. But, oh, it is really thick, y'all. I told y'all that lady, she was like 84 years old. And her daughter, it's been a long night, Phyllis. Oh, no. And what about you, Gail? How are you doing? So Gail has given me permission, you guys. Gail is on IG with Julia and Phyllis and Jane most of the time. So you Facebookers only see me talking. Y'all don't see her. But it is her daughter we have been praying for, you guys. So she gave me permission yesterday to tell y'all it was her. So I wanted to tell y'all that. I'm also going to share a GoFundMe for her when I can get to it. I couldn't get to it this morning to do it, but I will put that on my page and share it with y'all in a little bit when we get off of here. Why did you have such a long night, Phyllis? Oh, 23. That is cold, you guys. Y'all, that smells so good. Have any of y'all ever used it? Thank you, Phyllis. I know y'all are all praying for her, but she said that I could tell y'all today that it's her. So, and I'm glad. Oh, no, Phyllis. Is there anything they can... Thank you, Carol. Carol is sending tons of prayers. Gail says thank you, everyone. I told her we've been praying for her for a while now. So, I don't know. Do y'all know what I'm talking about with this stuff? Do y'all remember that? It was like a blue jar back then, but it said it had to be the 10. I got it off Amazon. Thank you, Cindy. Yes, Cindy is sending... So, Julia, it is Gail's daughter that we have been, her daughter Alexis, that we have been praying for that has liver cancer. She's about the same age as my oldest, and my oldest name is Alexis as well. Kim said she's been praying for you too. They all have. I told her we've got an awesome group of ladies. And so, thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie too. But I wanted y'all to know who it was now that she told me I could tell you. So, I would think they could give you something for that, Phyllis. That's terrible. I don't know if y'all saw my, it's Nivea cream, like from 100 years ago. Yes, Julia, that's what I told her. We've been praying for weeks, but now y'all know who it is. We do all love you, Gail. Phyllis is right. My granny was 91, and I think she's been gone about 17 years, and this is what she always put on her face. Always. But it was like in a little blue thing, and I hadn't thought about it or heard anything about it for many, many years. And then it's, I guess, become a new thing again, or somebody's making it again, or whatever. But they said Noxzema. Right, Carol? And this was the same time as that. But this lady I saw was, I think it was 84. She had the most beautiful skin I have ever seen in my life. And her daughter said this is all she uses on her skin. So I got some. We'll see. But I'm going to put it on my neck and see what it does. But that's all my granny used. And I don't know how, y'all know I have all these pictures up here. I don't know how old she was in this picture, but she had beautiful skin. And I got my hair from her, clearly. So, I'm so sorry, Phyllis. I'm just glad you're getting to eat a little bit, though, at least. We've got a few pounds back on you. Good morning, Darlene. How are you? And I don't think they make Noxzema anymore either, do they, Carol? But I got some of that, and I'm going to use it and see what it does. It was quite inexpensive, too. So, quite inexpensive. So, I'm hoping for great results from that. And so, we may all be using Nivea again. 91.6. Phyllis is up to 91.6, y'all. That is amazing. Oh, thank you, Carol. She was a hot mess. She was a hot mess. I think about, I don't even know, she was 5 feet tall. Hot mess. I don't think they do either. How are you doing, Darlene? But we're going to see what that does. It feels really good on my neck, y'all. I can tell y'all that. It's like thickish. Not like too thick. Are you talking about the WNP eye cream, Valerie? You can use it. You're supposed to use it morning and night. I've just told y'all I'm not good about a nighttime skin routine because I'm tired and I take my makeup off and call it good. But yes, you're supposed to use it twice a day. Ideally. Closer to the ground. Yes, she was. Valerie's trying to give you some of her weight, Phyllis. I've seen a picture of Valerie and she doesn't have any weight to give. That's funny though. I know, Julie, where have you been? We've missed you. How do you think it does on your neck, Cindy? Do you like it? Right, Kim? And I have heard that too of people that only wash their face with Dove. I don't know about that, but it seems like it would be like very drying to only wash your face with that. But I know there's people that do it. But I wish I could find this lady so I could share it with y'all. But she was breathtakingly beautiful. And of course, people were just being hateful as all get out with her. But she was beautiful. Oh, so I bet you have been very busy, Julie. Especially with spring break and warmer weather and everything coming up. Valerie, I have seen a picture of you, girl. Valerie's beautiful. Y'all are all beautiful. When y'all send me pictures, it makes my day. Like, you can't even comprehend how it makes my day. Especially when y'all get a haircut or something like that. You're not putting Dove on your face. Were you on here when I was showing the Nivea cream? So this is what got us started, was this. And I said, this is what my granny used. And she had beautiful skin. But I was reading a thing that I guess this is like coming back now. But it has to be in the blue metal tin. And we were talking about Noxzema. And then I have heard many people that use Dove soap on their face. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I try to make everybody's day better. That is always a goal. And if I'm out and about somewhere and somebody looks grouchy, I will intentionally go over and talk to them and get them. I can almost always get them to laugh. Or just, I'll find something about them that I like. I mean, I'm very sincere when I do it, but I can almost always get them to smile. So I really do honestly try to do that. We just may all need to get a bar of Dove and see what happens. It wouldn't hurt us to do it once, and if it was bad, we could just throw it out. But I have heard people doing that too. Dove soap. Which, you know, you think about it, like, there was not like some huge skincare line and stuff years ago. Oh, thank you, Gail. Gail said, I always make her happy, and that's why she comes on here. I appreciate that. I try to. I really do. Now, y'all, I forgot. So the Ofir sale, the buy four, buy four, get four is what you end up with, started on Monday. So it's going all the way through the month of March. You get up early. It is early for you, Phyllis, and I appreciate when you do get up early so you can get on here. So okay, so the Dove is too drying for Cindy. Olive Olay, yes. So I remember that as well, Olive Olay. That's still a thing though, isn't it? I just remember mine, and she may have used Olive Olay too, but Nivea cream was... And that's what I always say, my skin was born like a decade before the rest of me. And I don't know why it's like that. Maybe because... I mean, I try to keep my face out of the sun, but I guess your neck is kind of like your hands. It's always in the sun. So, your mom loved it. Olive Olay or Nivea cream, Phyllis. Sorry, y'all, I'm like a little kid with a snotty nose. I'm having terrible allergies. But no, that sale is all month long, Valerie. So it's buy two, get one free. Buy three, get two free. Buy four, get four free. And I sent you the link and the code. I sent everybody the link and the code that asked for it. Julia says she called it Olive Old Lady. That is hilarious. It may be dust mites, Phyllis. It may be just dust because I hadn't dusted my house. It could be several things. I keep my house very picked up, but I haven't dusted it in a hot minute, I'll be honest with y'all. So, you use the Truly on your neck and face. So, I have started using that on my hands, Cindy. And yesterday, there's our beautiful Jane. Good morning. Yesterday, I did one hand and I didn't do the other one. And when JP came in, I just said, do you feel any difference in my hands? How are you, Donna? He was like, oh my gosh, this one is like 10 times softer than this one. And it was, because I only did one hand. Goat soap. It has improved my skin so much. My mother used Johnson's baby cream, and I don't even think you can, I have not seen that in years either. So that's what Donza uses. Where do you get goat soap? We missed you, Jane, this morning. Oh, yeah, if you have oily skin, that's a no. I forgot about that. It Cosmetics did send me a box of stuff. I was going to use this today, and I forgot. But they sent me some more of that foundation like I used last year. They sent me a new brush since mine fell apart. Confidence in a Cream Barrier Boost. This is like, I think this is kind of like, I'm using my Truly on my hands, Julie, is what I'm using. And it is, wow, amazing, like, seriously. Oh, sorry, that's my instant shawl. You make it, Phyllis? Oh, wow. And then they sent me this, I don't know if y'all remember last year, they sent me these sun blushes, but they sent me a new color of that. Goat soap doesn't smell good on you. Does it have a smell? I knew somebody that made soap one time, and it was amazing, but I don't know how you make soap. I've been using the Buns of Glory, the one that's for your booty, Julie. I've been using it on my hands. But you could use any of it. You could use that Body Sculpt. You could use that acai one for your girls up here. You use goat soap on your hands in between your satin hands. Your niece has a farm and makes it. Well, that's amazing. I'm going to have to try that. You have a friend that makes it. Oh, wow. So it's completely healed his eczema. That's unreal. I'm going to goat soap. I did not know anything about. Good morning, Denise. How are you? I didn't know. You use turmeric soap. Well, I didn't even know there was such a thing as any of this stuff, y'all. I don't know. Maybe I have a mental block on using soap. But I think you could use any of it, Julie. I just use the Buns of Glory because if it's going to tighten your booty, it's going to tighten your hands. You have a friend and her daughter has a goat farm. All kinds of smells. Well, that's nice. I looked yesterday, Valerie, and I don't see the buy one, get one back in stock. Because it was you bought the Buns of Glory, you got the acai, but I think that ended at the end of the month. And I looked yesterday and I didn't see that. And I haven't gotten any thing from them yet with a new sale. I bet the actual soap doesn't smell good. I love to eat goat cheese, and it does have a very odd smell, I feel like. Oh, because they eat everything? That would make sense. Phyllis said it smells funny because goats eat everything, so that would make sense. Oh, no worries, Julie. So I'm using the Buns of Glory, the one for your booty. But you could use the Body Sculpt. You could use the acai one. You can use any of them. Any of them that are kind of firm and tighten and moisturize, you can use. I just chose the Buns of Glory to see kind of what it did. But it was amazing. And then I exfoliated them first with this 24 karat gold black exfoliator. I did my hands with that. I did it a little hard, so you need to be light with it because my hand was a little bit red. And then I put the Buns of Glory cream and the oil on it, and it was unbelievable. I mean, you could even see a difference in my hands, but I thought that was funny that he could tell a difference. I didn't tell him what I did. I was just like, do you feel any difference in my hands? Well, if it's going to lift your bones and tighten them, then it's probably going to tighten all this nonsense on my hands, too, is what I figured. There's my bestie. Good morning, beautiful. I have not heard. If they said they'll send you a message when it's back in stock, they will. But I haven't gotten anything, and I actually talked to my person yesterday. But I'm waiting for another sale to come out, honestly. They typically do one. Their sales are really good. But I think any of those, honestly, the Truly ones, whatever you have, I think they'll work on your hands. Why? I mean, why wouldn't they? If they'll do it to some other part of your body, why wouldn't they with your hands? So I have old age spots, clearly. And I don't know what you can do about that. How are you, my love? How is Tim today? Her hubby's got some broken ribs, so. Where's my powder? Here it is. They said that fat transfer to the back of the hands, that sounds painful. I mean, I bet that would work, though. Freckles make us unique, for sure. I was about to say something to y'all. Oh, laser. That was lemon. Lemon helps with your age spots, Phyllis. I heard that, like, laser would help with your back of your hands, but I'm not that concerned about it to spend that type of money on it, to be perfectly honest with you. So if I can put some oil and lotion on there and it helps, then I'm going to do that. Okay, Gail says the turmeric soap does help age spots. Where do you get turmeric soap? Because I've never seen that. And Phyllis says lemons help. Oh, good, Sherry. So he slept. That's the most important thing, is that he gets some sleep. That's going to take a hot minute to get better. So we should try lemon on our hand, according to Phyllis, and turmeric soap, according to Gail. I've never seen turmeric soap. I only have, when mine are freckles, they're age spots. I'm anxious to see what you think of the Go Pure, Valerie. I just can't remember to use it. Amazon. Gail says she gets it off Amazon. Yes, he has broken ribs, Valerie, and I think that is the worst too. Let's see. What color are we going to wear today? Let's do silver ass today for something different. Trying to think what else. I was going to tell y'all something and I can't remember. I took a picture of the Use It All Over. I want to get some of that. I'm excited about the Nivea cream though. All right, there's already like a hair coming out of that brush and I can't stand that. That drives me crazy. Let's see about that. This one still does better. I'm gonna use Daydream today. I like that color a lot. Forgot my mirror. And I'm gonna do our affirmation. I forgot to do it yesterday. I got off and realized I hadn't done it. So we're gonna do that in just a second, even though I'm pretty sure Phyllis reminded me yesterday. This is whatever. Saint brushes are the best, I feel like, Gail. As soon as I get my lip lined, I'm going to do that, Cindy, before I forget. They're not inexpensive, but mine are, some of mine are probably 6 or 7 years old, I bet. So, worth it. I don't mind paying for something if it lasts and it's worth it, but I don't like it if it falls apart. That does not feel good. Okay. I easily release anything that keeps me from experiencing joy in my life. Sometimes we don't always get to easily release things like that, though. What do we think about that? I easily release anything that keeps me from experiencing joy in my life. I agree, Julie. The Ofir brushes are amazing. They're different. Like for foundation, this is the best I've ever used by far. But they don't have one like this, and I wish they did. This is probably my favorite Saint brush because it'll contour and that for highlight. Phyllis says, wow. I thought it was pretty wow, too. It's just sometimes it's not that easy. And then they just have this instead of this and a blush brush, and so I feel like they need both. I agree, Carol. Sometimes it is hard, but we should strive to do that. It's just hard sometimes. So, I forgot what I was doing. Here we go. At least I didn't forget that today. I just hate it when I do that. I like this color a lot, y'all. You're right, it's not. But we should try. But sometimes we have to keep things that don't give us joy. I think that's kind of life, personally. But I did put concealer on today. It is Daydream. It's the one that they say is limited edition. It goes with anything, Phyllis. I agree, Kim. It goes with anything. That's why I like it. But I don't know. Obviously, I'm new using Ofir, so I don't know what limited edition means. You know, some people will do that if they're not sure a color is going to go. But this other one is so close to it. Yes, I agree, Darlene. Mind over matter can be very hard. So this is blush. And y'all can see how similar these colors are. I think this is a little more like pinkish. So maybe that's why this is limited edition, because this one is so close to it. But I like it a lot. And it literally goes with everything. I'm going to use my Dune palette, but I'm going to use a different shade today. Instead of that mahogany, that's my favorite. I'm going to use this one right here, and it's called Leather. I'm going to put that in the crease this time. So my bestie over there with you Facebookers is getting a she shed. Try to say that 3 times fast. A she shed. I'm very excited about it. I've never known anybody with a she shed. This is the same gypsum that I always put on the eyelid. And these brushes are amazing. I just don't, there's not enough of them. I need them to make a blush brush, and I need them to make something like this, and then it would be perfect. But I like how light they are. And I do like the eyeshadow brushes a lot. A bitch barn is what your husband says. Sherry, it's a bitch barn. That's funny. That is very funny. I've never heard that before. That's a new one for me. We've got some thumbs up over here on that. Oh, funny, funny. You can't wait to get it? I bet you can't. She even got a little porch on hers, y'all. She's going to have her own little house. Donna, did you use the code? It shouldn't be a one-time offer. Did you use Layer Up? No, the prices don't have to be the same, Valerie. It's just 4 items and 4 items. She says if she could go with Bitch Barn, it might cut down on her bitching. Y'all are funny today. So Donna, if it doesn't let you again, let me know. Because I didn't get anything that said you can only use it once. And like that Glam 30, I mean, we used that thing endlessly. So it shouldn't be a one-time thing as long as you got the code on there. Okay, let me know, Donna, if it doesn't work for you. But no, Valerie, it's just buy 4, get 4. And I don't know if it gives you like the 4. Everything I put in there was very similarly priced. So maybe one was 32 and one was 28 or whatever. And yes, I'm sure the $28 one is what they give you for free, but it's just on items. I like this color, y'all, this leather. It's pretty. It's kind of like neutrally-ish. I'm going to put the mahogany in the corner. I love the whole Bitch Barn thing. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Have to have a sign made that says that. Find somebody that makes those signs. Yes, that's what I figured, Donna. You pay for the 4 highest price and it gives you the 4 cheapest for free. That's what as I said, mine were very similarly priced when I put them in the thing, but so get your expensive stuff you want. So that you get your money's worth on the free. But I thought that was, I did too. I like the color leather. And then I'm putting mahogany under. And this brush is perfect, this smudge brush, to go under your eyes. I know. I can't wait for you to get it so I can come see it. So I said I'm going to have to find somebody to make you a sign that says that. I've never heard that in my life. It's amazing. Right? We're all going to have to remember that. The brushes, there is a set of them. But obviously, if you did the buy 4, get 4, I don't think, I'd have to look. I can't remember if the set was like any less than buying them individually. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this is my favorite palette for sure. And I think it's going to last forever. Because, I mean, I know I keep telling y'all that, but the colors are so pigmented. It just takes like the tiniest bit. I like those colors too. They're like my favorite. Just the tiniest bit of And I've gotten to where I do this well, I just yanked my contact out. We'll worry about that in a second. So be careful when you do that. I don't know if I've ever told y'all that I do that mono thing. Do any of y'all do that where you can see close in one eye and far in the other? Do y'all do that? Does anybody else do that but me? It kind of like keeps you out of bifocals. Oh, you need to get the Dune palette. It's my favorite. It keeps you out of bifocals. That's what it does. But the only problem with that is like when I close one eye, I can see. But then when I close that one that only sees far away, I can't see. So that's kind of the downside to doing that. And I can't see it all at night, but I don't think that has anything to do with that. You do it, Phyllis? When we open them, should write the dates on the palettes. That's a good idea. I've told y'all I don't really throw makeup away. Unless it's like mascara. You fell down the stairs when you left the eye doctor. Oh, that's terrible. It takes some getting used to. And the eye doctor told me not everybody's brain will do it. But I've done it for years. But the only problem is when I close one eye to put eyeshadow or something on. That's why a lot of times I'll look and I have twice as much eyeshadow on one eye as the other. Because I can't actually really see what I'm doing. So we were laughing about yesterday. It's going to be 80 degrees. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I need that. I need that sunshine. She said something on the phone and I said, I can't read that or something. I said, you know, my eyes don't actually work. They're just for looks, which is true. But I'm going to get, I wish they would get the rest of those lip pencils back in stock. Because there's a couple of those I don't have that I want. I have every color of liquid lipstick. There's one more eye palette, those quad palettes that I want. So I told you yesterday, it's kind of like that orangey color. I just don't know how orange it's going to be when I get it. And something else, I want that dewy primer so I can see what it looks like instead of the matte. Because I don't know the answer to that. When are you going to open your pool up, Sherry? Yes, the Dune palette is matte. It's the Perennial that's matte and I always say sparkle, but what's the word? Glitter. So you do Monovision too. So that's what I do, Tracy, and I can't drive it all at night. I mean, like literally, I can't drive it all, which is hard, like during the winter when it gets dark at 5 o'clock, because then I'm basically like stuck at home. So you like the dewy, Carol? Yeah, these are all, I try not to blind y'all when I do this. These are all matte. No sparkles. I used to have those years ago, the contacts that change colors. I loved them. So the three things I put on my brows were, I put this Ofir eyebrow pencil in Latte. And then I came behind it and I used this Bellame in Auburn. It's like the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's like creamy. I've had it a year and it will last me another one, I assure you. You like the dewy. So I want to try the dewy. And then I'm going to come behind and put the serum on there that actually makes your eyebrows grow. And it is sumac, but they have it in clear. Yeah, I want, there's a couple of colors on there I want in the lip liners that are out of stock. And I still don't know where the red went because it doesn't show it out of stock. It just doesn't show it. So I find that odd, unless maybe they're redoing that color or something. Because they need a red lip liner for as many red lipsticks as they got. I got more, if y'all are thinking about getting a red lipstick, I got more compliments on that cherry lipstick yesterday than I think any color I've ever worn. Seriously. By far. And the last time I wore that shirt, I wore chili with it. Is it smudge proof? The eyebrow stuff? Yes. And I wear that Bellame on top because my bangs will catch just like the pencil by itself. And I'll look and part of my eyebrow will be gone. And that keeps that from happening. I've gotten so good about not doing that to myself. I don't realize I have age spots till I use this mirror, and I don't think I want to know that. Yeah, my mom can't drive at night. I mean, it's... Oh, you bet, Cindy. I mean, I literally can't do it. Cannot do it. You knew it, Phyllis. Y'all, I got a little bit of that in my eye. I'm having a hard time today. So I always tell y'all, some days I'm the windshield, some days I'm the bug. You use the dewy. That's why I only have the matte, and I love it. That was waterproof, by the way, that I used. But I really want to try the dewy, and I actually should be using the dewy because the matte is for... It's true, Jane. The matte is for a combination to oily, and that's not my skin. But I don't like shine, and I do get like a little shiny during the day, which means I have some oil in my skin. But I like the matte. Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? Just kind of coughing. I forget this half the time. And I do like it. I come back and do it after I get off with y'all. Whatever I've forgotten, I come back and do. Which is always something. Because I get busy talking. I like this lip plumper just as like clear lip gloss. But I guess it does actually. It's Layer Up, Donna. All caps. Layer Up. I think they're calling it like the Layered Beauty Event or something like that. Layer Up. I think I'm going to curl today. My hair is very long, and obviously I'm going to get my hair. I will not be with y'all on Saturday because I'm going to get my hair cut. So I hate that I have to miss y'all. Layer Up. Yep, that's what I thought it was. But you can tell how long it is. That was Thermal Agent. So this is the one that also has Root Boost in it. And, oh, you get to see your baby today. Julia said she's headed to the doctor with her She's headed to the doctor with her daughter. And she's going to get to see her baby today, y'all. You bet, Donna. This is the one that goes up to 450 degrees. So if you did have very coarse hair, this would be what you wanted. But it's also got Root Boost. You can't tell any shine from the dewy. I'm going to get it and try it then. Because I would like to know the difference. That's very exciting, Julia. And they'll give you a picture to take home. I don't know why I decided I'm going to curl with my Le Titane, but I did. And y'all are going to see these are completely different curls than anything else does. I bet you are excited. You can actually curl with any of these, y'all. You can see that. You can curl with Le Duo. You can curl with Le Titane. You can curl with Le Ceramique. You can curl with Straightforward. They'll all do it. They just look completely different, I feel like. And these have like almost like a little bend in them because it's flat and not round like Le Duo is round. So you'll have to share the picture with us. We want to see too. Have a wonderful time, Julia. I'm so glad we got to see you, and have a good time with your daughter, and I'm very excited for you. I only have grandpuppies, so I can only imagine. But that'll be awesome. I hope, well, you got to go. We'll talk about your daughter tomorrow. I wondered if she was doing any better with her sickness. Obviously, I don't curl the back, y'all. I just make it lay straight. And put that little arch in it. Apparently, I'm going to have 80-degree weather tomorrow, y'all. That's amazing. I did I do have a La Pirouette, you guys, which is the self-rotating curling iron. That thing is pretty cool, y'all. You just hit the button and it does it for you. I've just been on like a curl thing lately of wanting to curl it. I think because it's so long. Right? Will that not be amazing, Valerie? Get to see her baby. I remember how cool that was, and especially if they're like sucking their thumb or doing something. That was always amazing. This one's going to be kind of the same way as La Duo. You got to do small sections of your hair to get it. But y'all can see how curly that is making my hair. Wow. Right? That's what I keep saying. I'm gonna win the lottery. I can't tell you exactly what it is. It's going to be next month, Cindy, and it's going to be, it's not just one replacement for Gentleman's Pomade. It's going to be 3 that are going to be really nice. And then there are 1, 2, 3 new tools, 4 new tools coming out. One of them was supposed to come out this week, but they've delayed it. One of them is coming out the 17th of this month, as long as everything goes as planned. And I think the others are going to be next month. But that's all I can tell you. That's all I know of right now. I don't do a very good job with that right there. I kind of spin this, as you guys can see when I'm doing it, like with my hand. I need to use the rest of this. I've got the picture taken of the giveaway, and I'll get that posted today. But it's a La Duo. It's a heat mat for the La Duo. Cindy. It's a heat mat for the La Duo. It's Modere Collagen. It's Menage Marula oil. It's that lip bag from Pharmacy that has lip liner, lipstick, and lip gloss. It's also mascara from Pharmacy, eyeliner from Pharmacy, and an amethyst. I'm looking at it if y'all wonder what I'm doing. An amethyst faceted bracelet. That's what's in there. Oh, thank you, Jane. A glamorous pinup girl. I just like it curled lately. I really messed that piece up right there. And I really don't do anything but get that move it and break the curls up. Just a little bit, because they're so tight. But I haven't curled it with my Le Titane in a while. I've been using La Duo, and then I used a new tool this week too. That's what I always say. I'm going to win the lottery, and then I'm like, well, I guess I might need to go buy a ticket. Or how am I going to win? You're very sweet, Jane. See, it just makes really good curls, y'all, even in short hair. And it doesn't take any longer than it ever takes for me to do it. And they do last all day long, y'all. All day long, the curls will stay. But it's just different. But I have been in that curly mood lately, for sure. And you got to have the alligator clips because you got to section it off. The more hair you put in there, the curl's not going to be the same. It won't be as tight. It won't last as long. So that's why I always say 1 inch. Thank you very much, Valerie. You have an amazing day, too. If y'all need anything, message me. And I will see you in the morning when it's actually Friday. But you guys have an awesome day. Stay warm, stay safe. And I will see you in the morning. Bye, guys.